Ooh, something big. Might be a walleye.
Yeah?
Thought I saw green. Head shaking like a pipe though.
Nice smallmouth.
Big smallmouth. You never know what's going to be tugging on the end of your line on Rainy Lake. That's why we love fishing here. Scott Walsh and I back at this destination. Why wouldn't we keep coming back here? It's such a great fishery, and we're just kind of poking around this morning, hitting some of our old haunts and telling stories and making some casts. And it's our first day of the year up here. And it's a beautiful smallmouth to start out the segment today. And we're going to be throwing a variety of lures today and talking about some new Rapala stuff and telling you about a great destination in northern Minnesota to visit with your family and fellow fisher folk, Rainy Lake.
You look on the 360 and see this really nice transition from rock to sand on the front of this reef. It's, a lot of the times these fish, that's what they'll sit on as they're feeding. They'll roam that edge, and 360 is the best tool ever for showing you while you're actually casting and fishing where those transitions are. Here's a fish. If you want to catch some fish on artificials, both walleyes and smallmouth, in early summer Rainy Lake fishing, you don't need a lot of tackle, but there are a few things that will point you in the right direction. Hard baits like jerkbaits and crankbaits are a really good choice. Jerkbaits are really effective when the fish are on the edge of a break or the edge of a flat and they're more looking out open into the water. A crankbait is a great choice when they're more oriented towards the bottom and looking to feed on crayfish. Once the water warms up a little bit later, don't forget your favorite topwaters. Poppers are always a really, really good choice. Also, don't forget a selection of soft paddle tail swim baits like the Crush City Mayor from Rapala. Both the 2.5 and 3 inch sizes are great for early season smallmouth and walleyes.
Good fish again. Nice walleye.
Really?
Yeah.
Walleye up there with the smallies, huh?
Yeah, probably a 2 or 3 pounder, I guess. Maybe a little bigger. Rainey's one of Minnesota's best walleye lakes. I mean, it's just full of quality fish, and the catch rate is way above the state average as far as walleyes per hour. We're not running into a lot of them today, but this is again our first day up on the lake, and our expectation was we'd catch quite a few of these in shallow water while we were primarily targeting the smallmouth. They kind of run together. This is just the first couple days of June. Ice has only been out for about 3 weeks. These guys are done spawning, and they usually hang around in less than 15 feet of water for that first month or so to start, recuperate from the spawn initially and then start feeding really aggressively. And typical of Rainy Lake, they've got a lot of meat on them. Very healthy fish up here. Big old walleye. Big old walleye. This is a big fish. Ooh. There we go.
Nothing wrong with that one. Holy cow, big old head on that one.
Big old head, big old gust of wind. As usual, the forecaster was wrong. It's supposed to be 9 to 14 today. It's probably blowing 20, but nice thing about Rainy is there's a lot of islands and bays you can tuck out of and find them. And there's that Mayor, 3-inch swim bait. That's just on a VMC hybrid swim bait jig head. I don't know, probably a 5-pound walleye or something. Nice chunky one.
Beauty. Oh no!
Right
Almost ate. Okay, he almost ate my trolling motor.
Is that a big walleye?
It is a big walleye.
It's a really big one, isn't it?
Yeah. He's just all head. Oh, all head and belly. He got a face full.
Another one like I just had there. 6 or 7 pounder. Jeez. Oh, it's a heavy fish. Right at the boat.
Literally, he ate with 20 inches of line out.
Oh, that's bigger than that. That might be a 28-incher. Nice fish.
And the motor spot locked, and it bit like right next to the head of the trolling motor. I don't know how it didn't wrap in the prop, right?
Wow. suspended smallmouth mixed in with those big walleyes.
Here, little buddy. Just got the one back foot.
Boy, they're really piled up.
Another nice one.
Yeah, solid fish. This will be the smallest of the ones so far, but...
Oh, I got another one. Another big one. Oh my gosh.
Oh! Awesome. I'll get mine in by hand and we'll net yours.
She is. All right.
Nice. This is fun.
Oh, it is fun.
Yeah.
We haven't moved the boat a foot. We're
Right.
sitting spot locked and just
Thump, thump, thump.
catch them on a swim bait and a jerk bait and nice ones too.
Unreal fishing, man. This is truly an incredible destination. International Falls and Ranier, Minnesota, right on the Minnesota-Ontario border, Rainy Lake and the Rainy River. This is Voyageurs National Park. It's a water-based park that you can explore with your high horsepower outboards. Many folks bring their own fishing boats or pleasure boats up here, but of course you can rent a boat from any number of the resorts that are here. And there's also 2 houseboat operations. Those are really popular vacations for folks. Also the Rainy Lake tour boat, which you can board at the Rainy Lake Visitor Center, is a nice option if you don't have your own boat and you want to explore Voyageurs National Park by water. We're showing you the great fishing here, but there's lots of other recreation to do. Spring, summer, and fall, there's bird watching, wildlife viewing, just boating and enjoying the park. Lots of great hiking and biking trails, shopping in the towns of International Falls and Ranier. And of course, in the wintertime, this is 4 seasons of fun up here, right? So hundreds of miles of groomed snowmobile trails to enjoy if you come here during the winter. And those trails connect to the other trail systems throughout northern Minnesota. Many folks also enjoy either cross-country skiing or snowshoeing in Voyageurs National Park. You can choose from the Tilson Creek or Black Bay ski trails to do that right here in Voyageurs National Park. Doesn't matter what time of year you visit here, it's a great wilderness experience.
Oh, double.
Double. Now that walleye's up shallow. We pushed up a little bit onto the top of the reef a little bit, see if we couldn't run into some smallmouth. I think we both got big walleyes even up on top here. A real true Rainy Lake double there. Yeah, look at that. Nice smallmouth. I don't know, 5, 6 pound walleye, 4 pound walleye.
Yeah, real nice one. Real nice one.
They're literally 8 feet apart on the rock pile, right?
Yeah. Yeah, thrown to the same edge, just a little bit apart.
Beautiful.
Another nice thick one. Wow.
True Rainy Lake double right there. Awesome. Beautiful smallmouth, beautiful walleye. All 4 seasons, it's a sportsman's paradise. If you'd like to start planning your trip up here to experience northern Minnesota and this great fishing, it's rainylake.org. With Scott Walsh, Roger Cormier. Midwest Outdoors will return in a minute.